So this person is saying that if one adopts the philosophy, vote blue no matter who, what's going to happen is eventually the left side is going to get just as bad as the right side because they know that they're going to have unadulterated, unfettered support from people no matter what the hell they do. So naturally, the fuckwits are going to rise to the top. And I don't necessarily disagree with that. What I would say in response to that is, when I'm talking about voting blue no matter who, I'm talking about the fact that right now, in the immediate and probably for the next, well, when you're talking about presidential election cycles, probably the next 3 to 4, 5, maybe presidential cycles, you're going to see MAGA continuing to try to rise to the top within the Republican Party until fascism gets shoved back down where it normally is, underground, in the closet, in the back alley, not in the forefront of politics. And the only way that we're going to be able to fight that fascism is if we vote for the only other viable candidate, and that would be the Democrat. That might not be a forever thing, obviously, but it has to be until the fascism is stamped down. And yes, that's going to mean that there are going to be some fuckwits on the Republicans or the Democratic side that are going to try to rise to the top. I'm not denying that in the least bit. We need to be diligent on our part to make sure that those fuckwits don't get the nomination, that we are nominating the right candidate. Now, we're still not there. We've got some candidates in the races coming up in the fall that are not the right candidates and are going to lose their races. But I think for the most part, the Democrats are going to come out on top with the House of Representatives. Probably not the Senate, but there is still a possibility of the Senate. And off to the next election cycle where we go, where we have to continue to show fascism that we're done with it. And then we can get to the point where we can say, hey, we're going to hold you to a higher level of accountability because we needed to make sure that we were voting against fascism then. We don't need to make sure now because fascism is now back in the closet. So we're going to hold you to a higher level of standard. But right now, unfortunately, we are not afforded that because of the state of this country. If we play games, if we protest vote, if we write in candidates, if we say we're not going to support this one or that one because that's the one, not the one that we wanted, I don't give a shit who it is. I don't give a shit if it's a congressional race, a Senate race, if it's a fucking governor's race, if it's a state house race, a state senator's race. I don't give a fuck if it's for your local county board. If we play that game again, they're going to win. And if they continue to win, we continue to go down the road of fascism. We continue to go down the road where you get arrested for touching water in the nation's capital. We continue to go down the road of ICE agents in streets unaliving American citizens. And I'm sorry, vote blue no matter who can stop that in the interim.